Greetings guys, it's Brian over at New Tech Cleaning Systems. Today I'm going to do a really short, quick video that's going to show you how to save money as you finance equipment for the rest of your career, as long as you do this. When you see this math, it's pretty crazy. So I had a customer that came in yesterday. He was buying about $70,000 of equipment. He had gotten a quote. He had already had his own finance company that he uses, had figured it out. It's another finance company in the industry. And basically what they did is they were buying $70,000 worth of equipment. He had put $10,000 down, so he's actually, the finance amount that he's financing is $60,000, okay? So we did a comparable quote. I did not know what the other place had done with him. I had no idea what was going on. I just did him a straight quote. His quote came back at 4.99%. He had strong credit, he had good credit. Came back at 4.99%. My quote for the equipment was the same as the other location. Same quote, same everything, within a few bucks, same quote, okay? The owner came back to me and he said, Brian, I don't understand how you got me 5%, basically 4.99, when the other place was 12.2, okay? So just to help you understand, in business finance, it's not uncommon to see 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on credit scores and stuff like that. But when you're talking 12% interest rates, when you're talking a 6% difference in an interest rate, let me tell you what that equates to for you, okay? I'm gonna use a marker so you can actually see it with your real eyes, because I really want this to have impact, especially if you're in the cleaning and restoration side of the industry. If you're in the Jan Sand side of the industry and you're only making small purchases, not so much as important. But if you're buying large drying equipment purchases and you're buying truck mounts and other types of equipment, this is really a big deal. So at 12% interest, 12% of the finance, 60 grand, is $3,600 a year, okay? You multiply that times your 72 months, which is the case that this gentleman financed. So you're timesing it times 6 years. And what you end up with is $21,600 in finance charges. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. $21,600 in total finance charges over 6 years. Now, here's the catch to this, okay? It wouldn't have been a big deal, but this other location promised him lots of free stuff. You're getting free this, you're getting free that, you're getting free this and free shipping, and you're getting all this free. We're all adults. We know that in the real business world, nothing is free. We just get sold and imprinted that it's free. Sometimes a manufacturer may offer a certain rebate or a certain something so your distributor can pass it along. That's fantastic. I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking about where when I called my guy and I said, hey, you know, this is a pretty big quote, I want to make sure we land it. He says, well, listen, all that free stuff, Brian, you realize that this guy is a 5% interest rate. He's not a 12.2 or whatever. It's just over 12.2. So you realize that what they're doing is they're buying points. In other words, they're pushing the equipment cost, that free stuff. What they're really doing is overbilling the customer in interest and then backing it off and kicking it back to the supplier. Everyone has their own sales model and everyone has to do what they have to do in their life. But if you deserve a 4.99 interest rate, that's what you should get. You should not have somebody come back to you and say your interest rate is 12%, but oh yeah, we're going to give you, in this case it was about $3,000 or $4,000 of free stuff. Because really, when I just subtract $3,000 or $4,000 from this number, it's huge. It is just insanity, okay? So what I want you to do is, now listen, I want to make something clear. If you have a really bad credit score and you have to go to a finance company and they have to charge you that higher rate to make your deal happen, tough luck. That's life. We all go through it, right? But if you are somebody that has a good, just one where you don't have to do anything special, you can get your financing approved, you should be paying somewhere probably between 5 and 7, 8, maybe 9% on the high side. If you're paying 12 and 13, you're not getting anything free. So it's we're very careful when we finance equipment with our customers. You know, we've been doing this now, we're going on 27 years, and we have prided ourselves on being honest with our customers and doing right by our customers and doing the right thing. Now, if somebody comes back, if we go to 2 or 3 finance companies and they come back at 12, well, that tells me that they've got something wrong in their credit, and maybe that's the case. But when you have one that comes back at 12.2 and everyone else comes back around 5%, they're not getting any free stuff, trust me. There's no free stuff. There's no free ride in this world. So with that, I hope you can really think that as you put pieces together in your business, on your next purchases down the road, on your next purchases next year and the year after and the year after, because this is the kind of stuff when I hear, especially carpet cleaners, there was a thread the other night that said, I don't know if I can stay in business by the time I do the work, and I'm already charging a premium and I still can't make it. If you're making these kind of deals, if you're making those kinds of deals, you can't win. You can't win. You will not win. In the long run, you will fail. You will burn out and you will fail. Because really, you're fighting an uphill battle. You're running uphill in sand. It'll never happen. So with that, I want you to think about this in a positive way. This is kind of a negative lesson that I want to spin into something really, really positive. If you're a good person and you've got good credit, or even decent credit, sometimes business gets a little sketchy and you're kind of in the middle, that's okay. You still deserve whatever the legitimate credit score that you have and finance rate that you deserve. And to boost points, to include a bunch of free stuff is not good for you. It's not good for your business. I always tell people my philosophy for 20-some years is you're no good to me out of business. No one's going to buy anything from me if they're not here to buy. So getting the quick buck today does not help you grow your business for the long run. So let that sink in. If you have any questions at all on this or any of this kind of stuff, you call me anytime. My number is 548-5211. Again, 248-548-5211. I'm happy to discuss any of this kind of stuff with you to help put it in perspective. And I hope that helps you as you grow your new business. Thanks for watching.